Log in from a quiet environment. Mute your audio. Do not comment on anything sensitive and offensive in the chat room. Do not advertise any products and spam your email address in the chat room. If you have any issues with the session, you can message us privately. It is encouraged to switch on your camera during the on-live session. Kindly refrain yourself from discussing unrelated topics during the on-live session. Kindly join the on-live class within 15 minutes after the class starts. Enjoy your learning with Reskills. Thank you.
Hello. Good afternoon from Jakarta, Indonesia. How are you, everyone? Wow. There's so many people here, yeah? We have more than 370 people or learners joining this class today. Hello. So, and the chat rooms is, wow, so many people already shout out here, yeah? Good afternoon, everyone. Now, why don't you type your country or your city wherever you are right now? So mention your name, your countries. We have a lot of Philippines today. Mabuhay, Philippines. How are you, everyone there in the Philippines? Wow, there's a lot of Philippines joining today's session, yeah? And hello from Congo, Republic of Congo. Wow, I think it's somewhere in the Africa. Yeah? My bad. I'm not very good in geographically, but I know Republic of Congo probably somewhere in the Africa. Yeah. So thank you everyone who is joining today. We have someone from Malaysia. Hi Juba. Hello, coming from Philippines as well, and other countries will be joining as well. Oh yeah, and more people are coming today. Yeah, and today we will have the session talking about Excel. Very simple words, one word Excel, but surely if you master it, you will have a very easy life. Yeah, even in your work, in your school, during your research or everything. What you do today now, even you selling something, you always be meeting with this word Excel. And if you know the function, if you know how to manage it, then it would be great. Yeah, it will make you easier, right? All right. So any question later on, you can type it on the chat box, and our coach today, Mr. Adrianto, will kindly answer your question later during the session. But if you want to ask directly, then you can, because everyone here cannot be unmuted by themselves. Yeah, so I have to unmute you. Yeah. So somebody already raised your hand, but okay, you can type your concern first. Yeah. Then we'll see. Yeah. And today we have Coach Adri. Hello, Coach Adri. How are you?
Hello, Coach Ari.
Wow, you're ready, yeah? Okay. Now, many people are already raised their hands. Hopefully, not asking question because the session has not started yet. The content has not delivered yet. So probably you're talking about the technicality, yeah, issue. If you cannot hear my voice, somebody already knows. You just click the join audio, yeah. Click join audio, and that's it, yeah. Sawadika from Thailand. Sawadika. Yeah. So before we start, Coach Adri, I have some information that I can share to the learners today, and it will relate it to what are they waiting for. Yeah, it's all about certificate. Yeah, because today we are in the campaign of Body to Body. Everybody joining session to collect their certificates, and to get the certificates, they have to complete the assessment form. Yeah, and there's one new regulation. Starting 1st of February, we increase the bar. Yeah, before that, 40% of 4 right questions or correct answers you already consider as passing the assessment, but now we increase to 50%. So you have to answer 5 correct questions. Yeah, correct answers. Yeah, 5 questions, you answer it correctly, then you consider as passing the assessment and will get the certificate. And where can you get the assessment? We don't share any link again. Yeah, but everything can be done on reskills.com on the website, yeah, through the website, yeah. But you have to completely join this session full 100%, 75 minutes, yeah. And also please update your profile first, because the names that will be displayed on the certificate will be the same with on your profile, yeah. So first step is you have to log in later on after the class is ending. You have to log into your account using your username and password, and give us 5 minutes to update the systems once the class ends, and then go to the My Learning or My Playlist feature. Yeah, there you can click that My Learning or My playlist. Try to find today's session, yeah, with Coach Adrianto talking about Excel, yeah, and then give a feedback. There is a button called give a feedback. Click, give the ratings, yeah. Don't forget to give 5 stars, yeah, and also give positive compliments to Coach Adri. Then once you submit, then another button appear, yeah. The button is Tech Assessment, there where the 10 questions you need to answer, yeah. Click the button, then you will find all the 10 questions, then you start answering it. 5 questions correctly answered, then you're considered as passing the assessment. Then you will get your certificate within 48 hours. Where to find your certificate? Go to your profile. Yeah, go to your profile still at reskills.com. There you can check your certificate within 48 hours. Yes. So that's something new for us and for everyone here. So make sure that you stay in the class, because only those who attend 75 minutes will get the access to the assessment. So without further ado, Coach Adri, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so I will share my screen to you. So you can
Okay.
share your screen. And remember, if you have any question, just ask through the chat box or raise your hand. Yeah, later I will unmute you. Yeah.
Yes.
And yes, so many people here already. Great, great, great. Today class is about Excel. So please, if you also if you also want to try some function, you could open your Excel as well. Yeah, so you can directly start practicing any function that Coach Adri will share to you. Yeah. All right, we still a lot of time here. Whoa, hello from Philippines. Sawadee Tonbay, everyone. Is it coming from Thailand? Yeah, Ferdinand, I know you're coming from Thailand. Sawadee Kap. Mabuhay Philippines. I see where's the someone from Congo. Oh, it's good, yeah. Ask your friend to joining, because after this 15 minutes after the session, the registration is closed, so you cannot join the class. Okay, Coach Adri, how are you? You ready? You still on mute, Coach Adri. Do unmute yourself. All right. Now this is something interesting, yeah, because Coach Adri will present this session through Google Chrome, not using any Office, yeah, only Microsoft Office. So this is something new for us as well. Okay, hello from Indonesia. Hello from Philippines. Hello everyone. Hello. All right, Lang Sakalam. Oh, no, I learned Philippines. Yeah. All right, let's wait. Coach Adri to share the screen. Can you manage to share the screen? Ooh la la. Hi, Coach Adri. Can you unmute? Sorry. Where is Adrianto? All right. Now you are co-host. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Coach Ari.
To
A little bit of echo
Yeah.
with your voice. Yeah. Maybe you should turn
Check.
off one of your device. To mute one of your device. Okay, good.
Okay now.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to share the slide for a minute. Okay, started the slide now.
Don't forget to show your face. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Now you can see my face and you can see the slide. So it means we are going to start now. All right, everyone. It is nice to see you all. Around 400 people joined together here on our special occasion, talking about most useful function and formulas in Excel. Wow, you are amazing. Why? That's because some people say that numbers are so complicated. And now today we talk about numbers, especially using Microsoft Excel or spreadsheets. Numbers is important. In fact, numbers is international language, When you go to market, what language do you speak? If you go to Congo market, what language do you speak? You speak number language, right? You just show the number on your calculators and deal. That's it. You don't need to learn Congo language or any kind of language as long as you have number and money with you. Okay, so today we talk about Microsoft Excel. All right. Before we talk, we jump into Microsoft Excel, I would like to flashback a little bit that Microsoft Excel is a part of Microsoft Office. And I'm sure that you've been familiar with this, right? Microsoft Office. And there are many Microsoft Office. You see, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. So this is a part of Microsoft Office. But Microsoft Office is not the only one. You see, if you go online or you search, you will find LibreOffice and WPS Office and OpenOffice and G Suite Office. Perhaps one of you, I don't know, have you ever tried this kind of office? I've been trying LibreOffice, OpenOffice, and G Suite Office, So as a comparison, so you need to find out what's the difference between Microsoft Office and other offices. But the big difference, of course, Libre, Open, and G Suite are free. You don't need to pay. But Microsoft Office, as far as I know, you need to pay to use the service. Okay. And now let's say we make comparison between Google Office and Microsoft Office. Why? So as a comparison, I've been using Microsoft Office for the last 20 years, and I've been using Google Office for the last 5 years. So in that case, I can make comparison between the two of them. How about you? Have you been using Google Office, or you just use Microsoft Office so far? Okay, so Microsoft Word versus Google Docs, Microsoft Excel versus Google Sheet, and PowerPoint versus Google Slide. Okay, make Microsoft Office only, Justin. Okay, now you will get more information today because you may use another Office and it's free. Both. Okay, good. Jeff, been using both. Okay, good. All right. Now we focus on spreadsheets, application of software between Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. Why I'm telling you this? That's because the title of our sessions today is about formulas and function on Microsoft Excel. How about Google Sheet? Can we do the same? All right, let's see the comparison. Yes, Microsoft Excel have been running since 1985. So it has been popular among people all over the world, okay? But based on the survey, between Excel versus Google Sheet, by demographics, by demographic, young people tend to use Google Sheet now. Young people tend to use Google Sheet now. So I can see 400 of you here as a young people Perhaps some of you has used or has been using Google Sheet as your spreadsheet application. Young companies also use Google Sheet as an application, while established organization, you know, and what is it? Generation X, perhaps, yeah, old people tend to use Microsoft Excel. That's what we call established organization. But young people, young companies tend to use Google Sheet. I myself, you know, jump from Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Office to Google Office now. Moreover, I use Chromebook as my operating system. Chrome OS Y is available. Okay, so the topic is not only about Microsoft Excel, but most useful function and formulas in Excel and Google Sheet. And that's why that, because, you know, when we talk about formulas and function, is quite similar between Microsoft Excel and Google Sheet. So when I say Google Sheet, it means Microsoft Excel. When I say Google Excel, Microsoft Excel, it's mean Google Sheets. So the formula has no big difference. Okay. All right. Let's do some warm-ups. Can you see on the slide what letters come next in this series? Can you see on the slide what letters comes next in this series? Okay, let me check. You don't see that yet. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, can you see now? What letters comes next? Guess. Everyone, come on, guess. Yeah, this is about now. No, I don't want to give you the clue. Try. Okay, OTTFFSSEN. What comes next? What letter comes next? Come on. Can you see the slide, right? No, sir. Oh, really? Can you see the slide off screen? Anybody? Do you have the same problem? Hariken, can you see? Hasmilan, can you see the slide?
Yes, I can see the slide. Probably some people need to take more time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So for anyone who already can see the slide, can you guess what letter comes next? Oh, Justin. Just Espiritu. Oh, congratulations. You type from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the next letter will be 10. Okay. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. At first, when I see this slide, you know, I got confused. Oh, what comes next? But when you look in details, this is about numbers. Yes, cool. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Okay. So this is the warming up, because most of the time we'll talk about numbers. Yes. Okay. Now, I can see more people are interested in these topics. Perhaps you want to be an Excel expert. Okay. Why that? Because Excel expert can get big salary, especially when you focus on, you have a specialty, you know. You don't say, I can do with Microsoft Excel. You should go in details. What kind of formulas, what kind of features, what kind of function can you do with Microsoft Excel? Okay. If you see here on Fiverr, it's a platform where you can offer your service, you know, and you get money from it. I will do any Excel job, Excel automation, Excel entry, and more. So this is a platform. If you are expert on Microsoft Excel, you can offer your service, you know, on Fiverr, special platform. Can you see now? Yes, it's yeah, okay. You can see now. Fiverr.com, yeah, I think it's a place, it's a platform where you can offer your service and you get money for that. For example, this one, MD Yasur offer Excel service, Excel automation, entry, and Excel entry and more for $5 per hour, yeah. So if you have what is it, specialty or skills on Microsoft Excel, you can offer your service online and you get money from that. Okay, so what is Excel Expert? Excel Expert handles record through internal system for a company. Let's say I assume that you are applying for a job, let's say in this case as an Excel expert or Excel user. So you need to handle record through internal system for a company. So in this, when you apply a job on your CV or portfolio, I suggest you to make more specific, you know, on your CV. You don't say Microsoft Excel skill. You can say pivot table, formula function, and formatting. So the HRD manager can find out the special keys you have on Microsoft Excel. So this is the best way for you, you know, to what is it, to show yourself, you know, about your skill, especially on Microsoft Excel. Okay, so this is very important skills. And 6 advanced Excel skill experienced users should have, as one of them is VLOOKUP. There are many: index match, pivot tables, reporting, macros, data simulation. Okay, if you want to be Excel expert, you may continue, you know, to learn about Microsoft Excel after this. Okay, but we'll talk about one of them is VLOOKUP. Okay, are you ready, guys? XLOOKUP. Okay, XLOOKUP and also HLOOKUP. Yeah. Okay. Next, solve in 20 seconds. I guess, yes. Can you see the slide here? Solve in 20 seconds. It takes time to the pictures come to your computers. Wait a minute. What is the car's parking spot number? Okay. Just listen to the question. What is the car's parking spot numbers? Come on, guess. It is still about numbers. 87. Wow. 87, you know. Jimuel, Josh. Congratulations. For some of you who get confused, 87? All right, let's jump into Microsoft Excel. Again, the topic is about most useful function and formulas. So this is not for the beginners. So we'll not talk about the introduction, yeah? What is the name of this bar, the menu, and all the features in Microsoft Excel. So we just go into the next step, especially talking about formula and function. Okay, now formula and function start with the same F. can you tell me the difference between formula and function? By seeing the slide, you can see here, can you see here, formula and function? Yeah, formula, what is it, formula? By definition, a formula is an expression that uses cell references or hard-coded numbers to calculate the value of a cell. Okay, it's an expression that uses cell references or hard-coded numbers to calculate the value of a cell, while a function is a predefined formula. So can you see from this definition, a function is a predefined formula, and a formula is an expression that uses cell references. Okay, so you can see from here that formula can be bigger than function, yeah, because a function is a predefined formula. So a function can be a part of formula. Yes, okay. Especially on Microsoft Excel, yeah. In a nutshell, you can say a function in Excel is a preset formula. It's a predefined, it's a preset. So you don't have to type 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. You just type equal sign sum and then parenthesis and then the numbers in the range. So you will get the sum of the range. So a function in Excel is a preset formula, okay? So this is the introduction. I just want to make sure that you can differentiate between the formula and the function, okay? Just like the case here. Why we need the function? That's because function can help us to handle more database. You don't have to type one by one. So function can help, especially on big data, yeah? And you know how many functions are available on Microsoft Excel? More than 500. Wow, it's so big numbers, yeah? 500. Are you familiar with this 500 function on Microsoft Excel? Of course not. We just focus on the most useful one based on your daily basis, based on your needs, you know, on your jobs or school activities. So we don't do all these 500 functions on Microsoft Excel. Okay, next. Since we are talking about Excel, we should understand some specific term on Excel term. You know, just in case some of you here are new to Microsoft Excel, especially in English. In Microsoft Excel, now we understand about function, formula, and also what is it? Argument, you know, and string. Okay. Don't get confused yet, yeah? So this is some Excel terms. We now know about the formula and also the function, you know the difference. And inside the function and inside the formula, you know argument and string, and also quotation marks, and also parentheses, yes? Opening part, closing part, yes? Round bracket, curly bracket, square bracket, okay? Okay, I want to make it simple as possible, yeah, so people may understand this, hopefully, okay? And also talking about more spreadsheet terms, talking about active cell, column, formula bar, row, headers. I think you are familiar with that already, yes? Okay. Now, if you really want to learn more about Microsoft Excel, you just type Excel practice online, because there are many websites to help you, you know, to do with this. In fact, they create some special case. So you just type the formula and the function, whether you can get the correct answer or not. The website will tell you more about this. So there are many now, especially on online. You just go online, you just type the formula and the function, and many videos are available to help you, to understand about the function and the formula with a very simple visual, case. Okay. All right. Now, based on the research, you can see here the top 10 Excel formulas. The top, okay, there are 500 functions. Now we just go on the top 10. Okay, focus first thing first. What is it? The first formula, the most important one, the most useful one. It can be average, summary, sum, or count function, or if function, or concatenate function, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, or also text function. Yeah. Okay. We will try to use some of them. Okay. If you have times, we will try to practice one by one. Okay. Okay, can you see the slide now? Yes, just wait for a while because the pictures take time to go to your laptop or smartphone. Okay, so this is some of the function and formula that is popular or what is it, famous around our activity, math or statistic, and some function. Okay, so we will try this one by one. I hope everyone. I will show you the Microsoft Excel. See here, can you see the slide now? Okay. If you don't understand, just look carefully because I will show you the visual, the case, in order you to understand about the formula function. Now here, I show you it's not Microsoft Excel. If you get familiar with Google Sheet, this is Google Sheet. You can see the left icon here, left upper, it's Google Sheet icon, not Microsoft Excel. But when we talk about formula and function, both is similar. Okay. So what to do now? First thing is you need to understand the table, the information. Okay. If you are familiar with Microsoft Excel and have been doing with some cases on your daily basis, on your daily activities. So here is a ABC company, corporation, and the table is about employee salary on January 2022. Okay. And there are 10 employees here and the basic salary on the third column. Now, the first challenge is, please get the allowance and the tax and the net payable for these employees. Okay, so what to do now? Of course, you can do, okay, by information here on the left side, on the right side, allowance is 25% of basic salary, tax 5% of basic salary. Okay, so you know what to do here. Very simple one. This is what we call formula. Yes, you just put plus sign or and then go with the cell on basic salary and then multiplied by how much? 25%. Enter. That's it. Very easy, very simple. In Google Sheet, they will help you to suggest the autofill. So you don't have to copy one by one. You just click check here and boom. Okay. Can you see the slide? I can see the slide. Maybe you take time, Matan. Yes. Okay. Control Z, start over. Okay. This is the beginning, yeah. I'm going to make it slow, everyone. Okay, we go to second number here. You can start with plus sign or equal sign. Okay, and then go to basic salary cell, and then what is it, asterisk as a multiplication sign, and then type 25% and enter. Yes, and suggested autofill. Okay, done. So this is what we call math formula, right? By having math formula, you can edit, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I think you are familiar with this, okay? Let's continue with the professional tax. 5% of basic salary, yes? 5%, okay? You just type equal sign and then go with basic salary. Go to the cell basic salary on the same row and then type asterisk or multiplication sign and then 5%. Enter. And Google Sheet will help you to autofill the rest. Okay. So by having this formula, why we do this? That's because it would be easy to copy for the rest of the column or the rest of the row. So that's why we need to understand about the formula. Okay, next. Net payable, okay, is basic salary. All right, basic salary plus allowance and minus tax, right? Okay. Net salary is basic salary plus allowance. You know, allowance. It can be family allowance or children allowance and minus tax. So this is also, we are using math formula. You just type equal sign or plus, go to basic salary, and then plus, go to allowance, and then minus, and then go to tax, enter. Okay, suggested autofill. All right. Okay, wait for any question. We will just go through, or you can type if you like, yes. All right, so on the first sheet here on Google Sheet, we can do the calculation of allowance, tax, and net payable so far. And then you can see here, total salary, highest salary, lowest salary, and average salary. Oh yes, you can click, of course. There are many ways to do this, but I will show you the simple and the beginner one, okay? Now, the total salary. You can do +1, +2, +3, +4, but now you can start with function. Yes, function. Here you can see the sigma function here, but we can also type manually equal sign sum, opening part, okay, and then you just click all the column, closing part, enter. Okay, that's it. It's very easy to calculate, to add all the numbers on allowance column by using function sum. Okay. If you have your own function and formula, you can copy that. So that's why we learn how to use function and formula. That's because when if you do that, you can copy your formula right away, promptly. So you have now the total salary, not the total salary. The total salary will be here. So you just type sum, opening brackets, and then block all the range and closing part. That's it. That is total salary. Okay, so we don't use this one. Now, how about highest salary? highest salary. Can you find the highest salary from these 10 employees? You can see manually, but you can do it with function. So the highest salary, what kind of function are we using? Okay, it's maximum, stand for max. So max, opening part. Okay, good, max, yes. And then closing part, enter. That's it. So 3 million here is the maximum, is the highest salary. Okay, who is it? Afif Dewanga Arya Dutama. Yes. The lowest salary now. Okay, just in case maybe the manager or the director want to know who get the highest salary, who get the lowest salary. So you can do this function. You can go with this function. Min for minimum, and then opening part, and select all the range, and then the closing part, enter. Good. So you have 960,000 as the lowest salary. Okay, good. Thank you. Anybody? How about the average salary? What kind of function are we using? Okay, the average salary. Oh, AVG. Okay, let's try. Start with the equal sign, AVG, or stand for average, opening part, and then select all the range, closing part, enter. Wow, something wrong here. Can you guess? Something wrong here. Let's start over. Okay, average. Okay, go with the range, close part, enter. Okay, unknown average. So average is not average, perhaps. Can you guess? How about average, this one? So in this case, average is, what is it? Acknowledged by Google Sheet, not AVG. Okay. In this case, if you are using Google Sheet, here you can see here. Let me copy this. Okay, I'm going to put in here. Okay. Perhaps you can see the formula. So the formula now is complete word here, average, not AVG, especially if you're using Google Sheet, yeah? Okay. So everyone, in this case, we are done with sheet number 1, talking about employee salary of ABC Corporation. Okay, we can solve the problem with net payable, allowance, professional tax, total salary, highest, lowest, and average salary. Yes. Okay, that's sheet number 1. Let's go to sheet number 2. Okay, now you see here. First thing first is you need to understand or to get familiar with the, what is it? With the table, yes, with the information. Okay. Now we need to find out the total, the discount, and the net price. Yes. Okay. So the total is, so this is about list of computer sales. So each of the computer price, you can see here the price per unit, and also you can see the quantity here. So the total sales of the computers, of course, you just multiply the price and the quantity, right? So this is also a very simple formula. Okay, autofill. That's it. Very easy, yes? Okay, yeah. And then next, discount 15% for all products. For all products. So let me see here. I have shown you the answer here, but I'm going to start over with the blank one. So all the total of the cell here get 15% discount. So what to do with this? You just type plus sign or equal sign, and then go with the total multiplied by 15%. Enter. That's it. It's very easy. Okay. And the net is, all right, you just, what is it? The total of the computer sales minus the discount. Okay, very simple formula. The total of the computer sales minus the discount. Enter or fail. That's it. Okay. All right. So this is a repetition of the last formula. I think you are familiar with this already. You can also find the grand total, the highest, the lowest, and the average as you've seen before. Okay. Now let's talk something more complicated. For example, like this. There will be different rule now. So let's say the company want to know how, if we give the bonus for 25%, how about 50%? How about 100%? Oh, come on, this one is too big. Let's make it 50% here. Okay, and this one is 25%. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. 100%. Okay. This should be 25%. This is just a simulation, yes. So I just want to know you to know that there are another way to do calculation, not only by typing the number manually, but you can do what is it? In Microsoft Excel or Google Sheet, that's what we call relative cell and absolute cells. Okay, relative cells and absolute cells. Maybe some of you are familiar with this. Okay, so what does it mean? Let's see. In this case, we are going to find out the bonus for Afifa. Okay, so the manual one we do is you just start with equal sign and go with the basic salary and then multiply by 10%. This is what we call manual. Why? You just type the number manually, 10%. What if you change your mind, not 10%? How about 25%? How about 30%? So you have to change the number, the 10%. You cannot change this one. Now, we are not using this one. We are using, we go to sales preference. What to do that? How to do that? Okay, start with the equal sign and then select the basic salary, multiplied by, go with D8. Okay, enter. So now you see here, you get 250,000 for 10% bonus. But when you copy, you will be in trouble. You know, so many bonus here. Why? That because you don't use absolute cells. What does it mean, absolute cells? Absolute means you will try to keep the cells unchangeable. Okay, when I'm talking about the cell, it can be column or row. In this case, 10% is located on D8, right? D8. So let's try. Start over, equal sign, basic salary, multiplied by 10%. Now, we are going to make it absolute cell. So you need to put dollars in front of D as a column, and dollars in front of D as a column, and dollars in front of 8 as row. Enter. Okay, so something wrong here. Start over. Okay, we'll delete this one. So today we talk about absolute cells and relative cell. Yes. Okay. Equal sign. Start with go with the basic salary. Multiplied by. Go with what is it? Bonus 10%. If you are doing this with what is it? Microsoft Excel, you can type F4 to make it absolute. Okay, in Google Sheet, as far as I know, you just make it manually here. Okay, so you get 200 as 10% from 2 million. Now, if you copy this, are we going to have problem? No. So why not? That because if you see here, okay, I will show you the formula. Please look here on the right, on the left upper. Okay. You just, when you copy, all the bonus 10% is fixed, is absolute. You will have no problem. As before, you get problem, that's because 10% change to another number, to another cell, to another column. That's because you don't make it absolute. Okay, let's try again. How about 25%? This bonus. Start with equal sign, go with basic salary, multiplied by, and then go with the bonus 25%, put dollars in front of the column, and put dollars in front of the row. In this case, E8. So the text will be $E, $8. Enter and autofill. So you can do the same. Control V. So you have the same. If you have the formula, it would be easy for you to copy that, right? So that's why we spend much time on making the formula and the function, but it would be easy for you to copy that. Now let's say 10%, 25%, 50% is too big. I want to change the number. So you can make it into 5%. See, the number will be different here. You can make it into 20%. It is changeable now. You can make it into 30%. So this is what we call absolute cell. The row is the same for all the bonus. That's what we call row number 8. But the column is different. This is D column, E, and F. So which one is absolute? Which one is relative? Okay. So in this case, 8 as a row is absolute. D as column is relative. Okay. Let's try with the with this case. So I'm going to make it start over. Okay, we just delete this one. Everyone, okay, this is also the most important, most useful formula on Microsoft Excel. Start with the equal sign and then go with basic salaries multiplied by, go with the bonus 5%. But in this case, you are going to lock only the cell. So you put dollars before 8 because 8 is the cell. Yes, enter. Okay, enter. Now by having this one, can you copy this master formula to the rest of the column and the row? So you don't need to copy over and over. You just make one formula and then you can copy to the rest of the column and the row. Let's do that. Okay, Control C and then block all the column and the row. Control V. Voila. Now you can make it simple now by understanding the formula absolute cells and relative cells. Okay, so by understanding this, you just type one master formula and then you can copy, go down and go to the right column and the row. Okay, please understand about absolute cells and relative cells, just like this, an example. Okay, let's go with if function. Okay, guys, we will have more functions today, so I will try to explain slowly. Here you can see, please first to understand about the table, yes? This is about the school, about the score. This is computer school, yes? Okay, there are students here and they go for Microsoft Windows, Word, Excel. So it's a Microsoft Office course, computer course. The average and the B grade, okay, and the description. Now I'm going to give you with the, what is it? With a very simple one to understand about the, what is it? The if function. Okay, if function. What is if function? If the student go with grade B, so it means he or she will pass. Okay, so we just make it into this one, the average. Yes, we don't talk about the grade, we just delete this one. Here you can see the average score here, 78, 79, 70, 65. Now we make the rules. If the average score bigger than 70, they will pass. If lower than 70, they will fail. Okay, so you can do this formula, you can make it into function on Microsoft Excel or Google Sheet. How to do that? See here. Okay, start with the equal sign. Equal sign. If, yes, return value depending on logical expression. Opening part, go with the average. If the average bigger than, okay, bigger than 70, so it means pass. Okay, if not, they will fail. Yes, can you see the formula? Closing part, enter. Okay, I'm going to make it bigger here, bigger screen, 150. Okay, start over, yes. Okay, once again, the case here now is to give description based on the average. If the average bigger than 70, they will pass. If the average lower than 70, they will pass. So this language, you know, this sentence is transferred into formula and function on Microsoft Excel. It's a kind of code, but if you are familiar with the language and you just make it into Microsoft formulas, it would be easy for you to understand. Okay, good day, yeah. Once again, start over. We don't want to do the grading yet. Okay, just make it, just want to understand the simple one. Start with the equal sign. Okay, go with the score, the average. Oh, sorry. If opening part, average score bigger than 70, it means they will pass. Big capital letters. Now, why do we have to put question mark? That's because it is text. So in this case, when you put the string as text, you must put an with question marks, quotation marks, sorry. Okay. If not, this is only too logical, you know, to value. If not, so they will fail. Closing part, enter. Okay. Automatically suggested autofill. Now you can see here, automatically they create the description for all the students. Now let's imagine that you have 100 students. Are you going to do that manually? Of course not. That's why formula and function will help you, okay, to do that. Yes. Now you are familiar with if function. Please remember, oh, red colors. Okay, I'm going to make it red color. No, you cannot make it red colors, yes, with the formula. I don't know. Automatically, you just make it with this one, yes. If you want to make it red, fail. Okay. Fail this one. And pane format, click here. So pane format means all the, the format will be copied exactly the same. So here you make it bold and red. So you just go with this pane format, click, and then go to your destination, fail. Yes, that's the best way, you know, to copy the format. For example, here, pass is make it blue. Okay, and bold. You just paint the format and then click, and then paint the format and then click. So that's another way, you know, to copy the format. Yes. Okay. So that's it. How to do with the if function. Next, we will go to text function. Text function. Okay, text function, because you know, next there will be a combination between text function and if function. So before understanding that, make sure you understand the text function at first. Here you see, you see the list of employee and the code BS2, AS1, CS2, AS2, and so on. Now, on some cases, you need to get the first letter of the code, or you need to get the right letters of the code, or you need to get the middle letters of the code. How will you do that? So text function will help you. Okay, start with the equal sign. I'm going to get the left code, the left text of the code. So you just type left, opening part, go to the code. How many letters will you get? Will you take? So in this case, I'm going to take only one letter. So, comma, 1. Opening part, enter. Done. Now you have all the left letters of the code. So simply by having function left. Next, let's try to get the right one. The first letters, you just type equal sign, all right, okay, opening part, go with the codes. How many letters? Will be one, closing part, enter. So now you have the right part of the code. Yes. How about the middle part? Equal sign, mid, stand for middle, opening part, go to the code. How many letters? In this case, only one letters. Close. Oh, something wrong here. Now, you will get something wrong just in case, you know, so you need to understand why. So, middle, you have 3 arguments, not 2 arguments. As example here, what letters? Okay, can you see the example here? Let me see the copy. Let me copy this one. So I'm going to put in here. See here, just make it into red. Now, when you talk about mid, you need to have 3 string or 3 value here. Number 1, C11 goes to the code. Number 2 is what numbers? I mean, what position? Is it on the 2nd position, on the 3rd position, on the 4th position? Okay, so in this case, there are only 3 letters. So the position will be number 2, right? So we start over, start with the equal sign, mid, opening part, go with the code. Next, I'm going to get 2nd position of the code, and then I will need only 1 letters. Okay, opening part, enter. So by having this, you can copy to the rest. So there are big difference, some difference between left and right and mid, because mid function, you need to put what text, what position of the text. Is it on the 3rd position? Is it on the 2nd position? And so on. Okay, let's go with the find function. Find is finding specific, specific letters. For example, like this, I'm going to find, space. Okay, on quotation marks on this text. So you will get number here. It means the space is on the 7th, on the 6th, on the 6th, on the 7th. So this is another way, you know, to find some letters. Length is about length of the text. So you need to find out the length of the text. Okay, including space. You just type length, opening part, go with the employees' names, enter. So there are 16 here. It means 16 characters. Okay, 16 characters. Why we need to learn this? Because on some cases, you will go with this, text formula. For example, like this, you know, there are first name and second name on these employees. Now, on some cases, you need to get only the first name, or you just need to get the last name of the text. So what will you do? Are you going to type manually? Now, with the text function, you can do it. How to do that? First, you need to find out the space, you know, because the names is between the space. So you need to understand what numbers the space position. And then also the length of the text. And then you, subtracts the length with the space. So you get 8 here. Okay. So once again, 8 is the length minus space. Yeah, in this case, 13 minus 5. So you get 8. Now, by having this, you can find out the first letters, or sorry, the first name and the last name of the employees. How to do that? Okay. How to do that? You just type, what is it? Equal sign here. Sorry, equal sign. Please remember the mission now is to get the first letters of the employees and then go with the. Now, what next? You need the number. Okay, you need the numbers. The number is, in this case, okay. Sorry. The number in this case is G11, the space minus the length. Okay, because the first name must be before the space and the last name must be after the space. So the space is the keyword in here. So that's why you need to find out what number is the phase by having find formula here. Yes. Okay. So I give you the example here. Let's try again. Equal sign, go with the employee's name. Okay. And then go with the length of the text minus the space, right? So opening part. Oh, sorry. You need to understand here. What is it? Okay. We forgot to use left. Okay. Start over. Left. It means I need to find the left part of the employees' names. Yes. But the number is the length minus the space. Opening part. Okay. So what happened here? The space is different here. That's because, can you see the difference here? Something wrong with the space. Okay. Something wrong with the space. This is number 7. Yes. This is number 6. This is number 6. Okay. Let's try again. So H12 minus what is it? G12. Okay. In this case, okay. So you need to understand sometimes if you learn about this formula, sometimes, okay, I'm going to copy the formula here. Can you see the formula here? Now we want to, what is it? To understand the meaning of the formula. Okay. Left, it means you need to find the left part of the text, the employee names. But what is it? And the left part is G11. What is it? G11 minus 1. Oh, okay. How come 1? That's because space, you need to put minus before the space in order to get exactly the first name. So I just make a mistake just now. So you just type here left B11, go with the find. It means the space minus 1. That because the first letters of the names, sorry, the first name must be minus 1. Okay. So by copying this, you can find out the first letters, the first name of the employee. And you do the same things, you know, here, you do the same things. Actually, here, you just find out the right text, okay, as the last name of this person. Please remember this. Okay, I'm going to copy the formula and put in here. So we may see the formula and understand the formula. Now, the critical thing is to understand about this formula. Can you understand this formula? What does it mean? I'm going to make it bigger. It means I want to get the right letters of the B11. It means the employee names, but only 8 letters. Okay, only 8 letters. Why 8? That's because the 8 is the length of the name minus the space. Okay, so this is another way to get the last names of the employee. Okay, can you see the space before the Dewanga names? So how about, let's try to make it 7 here. Oh, see the difference? Let's try to make it 8. Okay. So this number is very important to find out. It's very critical, especially when you copy the formula talking about the first and the last name. Now, another function text is concatenate. What is concatenate? Concatenate is a combination of the text. See, we want to combine between Afif and Dewanga at the same time. So you just type equal sign and then concatenate, opening part, go with the first name, and then you need to find to put space. So here you make it space and then comma and then the last name and enter. So by having this, you go with what is it? You combine between the first and the last name. This is what we call the text function. So by having this one, you are familiar with right, left, middle, find, length, and also concatenates. Okay. Next, how about combination here? Okay. So you need to understand combination here. Why we need to understand the text? Because the text can combine, you know, between the if function and the text function. Let's say you are working on an airport, okay? And there's a case, something like this. Okay, please remember this. This is about flight, okay, on Soekarno-Hatta Airport. You see here the flight code, the numbers of passengers, the airplane type, okay? Now, first thing is you need to understand how to read this. Wow, it's so, you know, very, what is it? I'm going to copy this. Okay, and then copy this here. Now the question, how to read this formula? That's a very important one. How to read this formula? Because this is a critical thing. If you don't understand this formula, it would be difficult for you, to make more complicated, what is it, a formula. Now I'm going to make it big here. Let's learn how to read the formula, okay? Okay. Here, you can see, make it bigger, about 18. Okay, make it 14. Can you read the formula? If you can read the formula, it will be good for you because you can make it into the real formula on your Microsoft Excel. So in this case, if the left part of A8, what is it, A8? Flight code. So you see B, A, H, A, B. So the left part of flight code, only one letters, equals A, it means Airbus. So that's the way to understand that. Next, if the left part of the flight code, one letters, equals B, it means Boeing 737. If the left part of flight code, one letters, equal H, it means Hercules. So, and then that's it. You just copy the formula. Okay. Control V. Oh, sorry. I need to remove the quotation here. Okay. I put the quotation just for you to see the text. Yeah. Okay. So you need to practice this, especially what is it? You can find more cases online. Try to find cases on if function, cases on text function. You will get the spreadsheet, something like this. Okay. Let's try to read the text on Singapore. Okay. But I think you understand this, yes? So it's a combination between if function and left function. Okay. Now I'm going to go with the VLOOKUP. Okay. VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. So what is VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP stands for V for vertical and look for lookup. So you need to look up vertical table. So let's see, where is the vertical table here? See here, you can see the vertical table. This is what we call vertical table, yeah. So the case is quite complicated. So you can use if function, but it would be long formula and function you have. So that's why you need to use VLOOKUP in order to understand, in order to read and to look for the, what is it? The vertical table. How to do that? Okay. In this case, can you see the text? So I'm going to put customer here, but the customer based on the table. So what will you do? Okay. First, I have shown you here the, what is it? The example, the formula. I'm going to, let's read how to read the formula first. Okay, make it bigger here. Now, how to read the formula? This is the function of VLOOKUP. So by the sentence, please look the table, the vertical tables, on the column, based on the column of C7. This is the C7, it means the code of customers. On the range of, what is it? M8 to M8 to N10. Start with the column number 2. Okay. With the, what is it? False value. That's the way to read the text. Let's start. Okay. Equal sign, VLOOKUP. Okay. VLOOKUP. So once again, we use VLOOKUP to read the table, vertical table. All. And then when talking about the names of customer, it must be on the second column. So you just type number 2 here, and the value is false. It means 0. close, enter. So now you have, but something happened here. The problems come up because you see here not available and another same customer. Why this happened? That's because you don't lock the range. In this case, you need to lock the range. Yes, in this case, we are talking about absolute numbers and relative number. Still remember that? So you need to lock by adding dollars before the columns and also dollars before the cells. Enter. Now you can copy this. I want to look the vertical tables based on the code of customer and then go to the range of the table. Start with column number 2 with a false strings. That's it. So this is the way you are using VLOOKUP. How about HLOOKUP? Okay, so I'm going to show you the HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP, it means you just read the horizontal table. This is horizontal table. Okay, horizontal table. Now you are focusing on the row, not on the column. Yes, so let's start. Okay, how to do that? Okay, first you need to understand how to read. Okay, I'm going to delete this one. Okay.
Okay, coach. The time is nearly end, so probably you could speed it up.
Okay. Yes. So this is the last one. So you need to understand about how to read the the HLOOKUP. Actually, the case is exactly the same. Okay. In this case, you just using horizontal case. Okay, horizontal case. Okay, the same. This one. Okay, the horizontal one. Do you have this? Okay, this is also the horizontal one. The table is horizontal, but the case is still the same. If you want to read the text here, I just show you the text. Okay, everyone, this is the last formula. So if you're familiar with VLOOKUP, then you're also familiar with the horizontal lookup. Okay, so you just change VLOOKUP into HLOOKUP. Okay, so I want you to practice this more, as long as you understand the principle, the basic principle of formula and function in Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. Okay, guys, have a nice try. And you can also find many videos online to learn more about the function and the formula. Okay, back to...
All right. Thank you, Coach Adri. Wow, there's a lot to absorb, yeah. But before we go to question, many learners asking about how to get the assessment, So let me share you how to get the assessment, yeah. So we are not longer sending you any link for the assessment. So you need to go to the reskills.com. But before that, you still have time to join the Buddy2Buddy campaign, yeah, until 28th of February. What you have to do is to create a team of 2 persons, you and your other buddy, of course, and collect a lot of certificates during this February to win the prize of $300 for the champion, for the first winner, yeah. Don't worry, we have the winners until the 20th places. Yeah, so keep it up, keep it up. You still have time to collect your certificate. So how to do that? Yeah, of course, you have to invite your buddy to join this campaign, and this buddy should be a new Reskills user. So the person who has not have an account in Reskills, yeah, ask him or ask her to download and sign up using this promo code RSSB2B, and then your team leader need to fill up the Google form that we are preparing, and also the rest you just join any classes, online classes that you want to join. Let's do a teamwork, of course. Your buddy can also join another classes. Then we add up. Yeah, we add up all the certificates, and the higher certificates we get, there goes the winner. Yeah, and you can go to the website reskills.com to get the information about this one. Yeah, and yes, about the certificate. But before that, don't forget to follow our social media here, and I believe you already follow the social media. This is the step. Yeah, go to your Reskills after the class end, log in again to your account, and go to My Learning or My Playlist. Yeah, go to My Learning to look for this class. Yeah, today class with Coach Adri. There you will find a give a feedback button. Click it, give the rating, and share your comment, your feedback. Of course, positive feedbacks will be appreciated. And once you submit the feedback, then there will be another button appear. Take the assessment. There goes the assessment. 10 questions, and somebody already mentioned it's quite easy to answer. Yeah, you will pass. Yeah, of course, because if you could answer 5 questions correctly, you are considered as pass the assessment. Yeah, and then you will get your certificate within 48 hours in your profile, my profile. Just check it out. Yeah, Coach, we have some questions around, but the most important question is, can you share the the sheet to everyone here, so everyone can have a time to also practice this again, and some because some got disconnected during the session. Can you share it, Coach? Like the link or something, so everyone
I
can.
can share the link if you like. I can share it in here, or you can go to my Instagram and I will
Oh,
share the
interesting.
link. Yes.
Interesting. Go to Coach Adri Instagram. Oh, good way to promote yourself. Yes, yes. Just share your Instagram, Coach Adri, on the chat box, and also if you kindly share the link as well, just share it. Yeah. Because some
Yes.
people also want to get the link directly. Maybe they already become your followers. Yeah. And yes, what else? Very interesting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I rewatch this? Yes, after 7 days, we will upload the recording to the on the go. Yeah, so find this session again, this class again on our on the go learning. Yeah, that's the recorded version. You can rewatch, and practice, of course. Yeah. All right. So what else? Question related to this topic. Oh, I think everyone already understand that one. Yeah. Cool. 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 Since the time is over, I believe question you can raise to Coach Adri directly. Yeah.
Yes.
Through his Instagram. So any last statements, Coach Adri, to wrap up our session today? Because people are exciting with these Excels, and probably they want to learn more. They're exciting to have the part 2, yeah, of learning Excel. See, can we have a
Yeah.
part 2 for this class? Yes, we can. So
Yeah.
please, Coach Adri, your wrap up statement.
Yes, everyone. I understand that this topic, this session is too technical. You know, I show you many formula and function, and you need to look in details. But again, I hope that you can rewatch this video. But the point is, even this is a one way, but I hope that you can practice by yourself. You know, you can ask the link via my Instagram. And also, I suggest you to find more information about formula and function online. In fact, Microsoft Office also provide, you know, the tips and the tricks and the tutorial about Microsoft Excel itself. So you just go to YouTube channels and then go to Microsoft Office official, and you will find out many formulas, especially about Microsoft Excel, in a very interactive and visual way to understand. Okay, this is only the beginning. I hope that you go on practice more and more with your case, so you will be an expert on Excel. And by that, doing that way, you will be an expert Excel, and you apply for a job to get more salary and better income.
Yes, yes, yes. By mastering Excel, you will make your life easier. Yeah. Okay, so thank you again, Coach Adri. Thank you, learners. Give big applause to Coach Adri with his very wonderful session today talking about Excels. And we expect to have another session with you, yeah, Coach Adri. Probably part 2 of Excels, or probably about PowerPoint or other related to things that we do every day, that we use every day, to ease our life. So again, thank you for everyone, learners who are already joining and stay until the end. Don't forget to take the assessment. Go to riskskills.com. Now you have to go to riskskills.com, log in, and then find the feature of My Learning. My Learning, and then give a feedback button, and then take the assessment button. So things will be ready on the website. So thank you again. Have a nice weekend and stay healthy, everyone. Goodbye.